Good day, Internet people! Lena here, and today we are going to be showing you... Yeah, that. Neo Nectar. This is my Neo Nectar deck as of the release of BTO 1. So... it's not really that much in BTO. Well, it's one card.
The promo.
Very useful card. It does make all the difference. Anyway, as for the deck itself, here's the starter. Spring Heralding Maiden Ozu. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. I run 2. You'll understand why later on, but I run 2.
This was inspired by the anime, actually.
Weirdly, yes. It was a thing I spotted on the internet of Toka has deck profile, and she runs 2 of the starter, and I thought that's an interesting idea. Let's try it, and it actually really, really works. And you'll see why in a moment. Her skill is a GB1, counterpass 1, put it into the soul, choose one of your other grade 2 or less rearguards, search your deck for up to 1 card with the same card name as that unit, call it to rearguard and shuffle your deck. So many times I'll end up with 2 of these on the rearguard and just go, right, I'm going to set my back row up, in you go. It's really good. It goes without saying that first things first, this deck struggles against Kagero. Also probably Narukami when they get some stuff too, but you know, retiring decks are always going to be a pain for this deck, but you can still, when BTO 2 comes out, do something about that. I'm smiling at. I'm just smiling evilly at Phil because he's been trolling me with his Kagero. Anyway, triggers. We have 4 heals because ofs. 4 draws. Then I'm still not entirely sure if I'm going to keep this as this one and or change it for something else. But at the moment, I've got 4 Watering Elf, which you put into the soul to give one of your other Neonex units +3, and that one might get changed for crits because it was quite fun with the rainbow, but I also really liked restanding.
The standing is pretty mean though.
Especially on GB2.
Yeah.
And then it goes without saying that I run 4 of this. This stand is amazing. GB1, just place it on the rearguard and then put it on top of your deck. Yeah, you may choose one of your units. Choose up to 2 of your units with the same unit, same name as that unit, and they both get +5k. It's hilarious.
Especially when you're on GB2 anyway.
What's that? My back row 13k boosters. Oh look, and now they're 18k boosters. How's your hand? I like saying that when I get to that point.
Yeah.
So that's my trigger lineup. It is aggressive, just not in the same way as, you know, critting for days.
With the extra numbers that you put on though, the stands work better, I think. Because you maximise the numbers.
It does maximise the numbers, but I get the feeling it might change. It might change and have some crits put in there when BTO 2 comes out. In fact, if anything, even the really good GB1 stand trigger might come out. It depends. It depends a lot on how that deck plays with BTO 2 things. So look forward to that deck profile in May?
2 months.
Yeah, but anyway, in the meantime, we have for 100% orange, or as I like to call it when I use it, 100% nope. It's an adorable path.
It is very cute.
Well, that's the thing about this deck. There's a lot of cute things. So if you like cute things, you should play this deck.
Absolutely.
Here's my 8k vanilla. Or should I say on GB2, my 13k vanilla. Budding Maiden Diane, and boy is she good.
She's
it's
good.
Not often you get to just kind of be smug about how good an 8k vanilla is.
This deck's got the strongest 8k vanillas in the game.
I have GB2. Put 2 of them in front of each other and go, ha, 26. 26! It's funny. Here's a 10k attacker on GB1, but only, of course, when it attacks the Vanguard. That thing where it only attacks the Vanguard to give it its +3 is now quite... It's kind of annoying, because if you really want to attack a rearguard instead, you have to get a trigger on.
Yeah.
Onto
this
yours.
Is why I've dropped mine down to 2, and at least for the grade 2 ones. I don't even run the grade 1 one anymore.
You can absolutely tell which cards I want to see the most because they are the 4 ofs.
Yeah.
So my other grade 1 is the 2 copies of the promo. It's our BTO 1 support! Woohoo! Yeah. This card, you can either drop it for Stride, and it essentially replaces the grade 3 because it gets grade +2 if you drop it from your hands to pay for Stride. Or you can place it to the rearguard and reveal a grade 3 from your hand and search your deck for a card with Ranunculus in its name.
It's possibly the most tasteful of the signed cards as well, actually.
It's got the nicest signature of the 3, I think.
Yeah. Although in the box topping promos, you do also get like Kagavo and Nova Grappler signed cards. and whatever the other clan was.
What are they signed by?
I don't know.
Is it like voice actors for characters who played those clans? I don't know.
I don't even know.
I hadn't looked it up, to be honest.
They're signed. It's cool. They're shiny.
They're very nice. It's always nice to have more shiny things. Grade 2s. Ah, my 10k vanilla. I'm not on GB2 yet, so... Again, any other deck you just like, you may not even consider running it. Although this card may actually come out of the deck when BTO2 comes out.
I think at the moment it's a good choice because
it's an amazing choice.
A lot of the older Neo Nectar support doesn't quite hold up to the.
I will point out one alternative to running the deck the way I do when I've got to the end of mine. But there is another way that the deck can be run that incorporates G support. And we'll get to it. We'll get to it in a minute. This card, Maiden of Gladiolus, is very, very, very good.
It's one of those ones that's like obs.
Yeah, you got to run this at 4. It's really good. GB1, Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit is boosted, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your other rear guards. Search your deck for up to one card with the same card name as that unit. Call it to rear guard and shuffle your deck.
Key point being other rear guards. See, again,
yeah, you can't copy it
directly.
I think I did when I was playing the deck in Japanese because I can't read Japanese.
However, if she's there and she's there,
yeah,
you can claim that one if you're attacking with that one.
Yeah,
so.
if you've got them on both sides, then you can kind of copy this one if this one attacks and is boosted. So yeah, you can still copy itself, just not directly. And the other card is the GB1 12k hitter. Again, only when it attacks a Vanguard though. So
they've got a place.
Essentially,
they're not as good as they would be otherwise.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll just become. I wonder if they'll come out. I think they might just come out.
Mine, when BTO2 rolls around, mine are definitely coming out. My rails.
Because I can keep at least 2 copies of the 10k vanilla in the deck. So, yeah, that might not last when BTO2 rolls around in May, but we'll see. We'll see. Grade 3s, and it's a very, very trial decky grade 3 lineup because I start with 4 copies of the 10k GB1 plus 6k when it attacks a Vanguard. And also Counterblast 2, when this unit is placed on the Vanguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, search for up to 2 cards with the same card name as your Vanguard or rearguard from among them, call them to separate rearguard and shuffle your deck. So,
but Lena, isn't that a 10k?
Yes, yes it is. It is a 10k, but it will get replaced by a more powerful 11k when BTO2 rolls around. And also, this card has done me very nicely, because even on GB1, if I'm on this, then I just swing for at least 16. And usually it's boosted by an 8k, so it's 24 or 23 if it's a 7k. So I still make the numbers. But this card, of course, if I happen to be going first in a game, then you'll have this behind this, and then you can counterblast 2, and you can hopefully find one of each if you're really lucky. I don't think I've ever managed that, but it's a possibility. So that's part of the reason why I run the double starter. It's very good. This is a very good card. It just isn't an 11k. It's its only failing, but it's okay because the main grade 3 is an 11k because it is Ranunculus Flower Maiden Ahsha, and she is amazing. She's the reason why I keep saying about huge numbers. Because on GB2, all of your units get Vanguard rearguarded during your turn. If you have a unit with the same card name as this unit on your Vanguard or rearguard, that unit gets plus 5k. So, although it doesn't stack with increased numbers of units, so if you have like 3 copies of a thing, they don't get like plus 10. If your back row is full of 8ks, they are all 13ks. It's really good. Her other skill is counterblast 1 during your turn. When your G unit strides, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rearguards, search your deck for up to 1 card with the same card name as that unit, call it to rearguard and shuffle your deck. And the unit called with this effect gets plus 2k until the end of the turn. Again, it's a very, very good card. Because again, if you ride... Okay, let's switch it around now. If you go second, you ride this, and then you stride. The first thing you do is you copy your starter. And it swings for 7k. Numbers everywhere. It's great. This deck is lovely. I really enjoy it, except for when I play against your Kagero, or your Royals, or your everything. It's
not alright against Royals.
Yeah, I do a bit better. At the moment, you and Nectar have only got access to their trial deck Stride card. You look really oh, he's just found a Lien. We only have access to one Stride unit at the moment, but she is very good. Flower Princess of Spring Arbor. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, choose one of your rear guards, search your deck for up to one card with the same name as that unit, call it to rear guard, shuffle your deck, and the unit called with this effect gets plus 2k. It basically means that if you call a 9k, it'll swing for 11. So if your opponent hasn't hit a trigger, they're going to have to deal with another attack. This is under the assumption that you didn't get any stand triggers. But yeah, if you didn't get a stand trigger on a triple drive, what the heck, bruh?
You're playing it wrong.
I only have 2 other Stride units in the deck at the moment, but basically this is just going to become a playset of Atmos.
For now.
For now, until the second booster set comes out. So about that other way to play the deck then. Well, the other way, is the way I've got it, which is very nice. But the other thing you can do is you can team this up with Arborous Dragon. Arborous Dragon. Run it with the ride chain.
Not Venus Trap.
No, I had been continually considering the possibility of running one of the Venus Trap cards. If there was a Limit Break remover, I definitely would. I would take out the 10k hitter and replace it with Limit Break remover.
Is there a Limit Break remover in BTO 1?
No, but there is in BTO 2.
Ah.
But unfortunately, I don't have access to that now. Right now, so.
Yeah.
Of course, Arborous Dragon is extremely gross too. But I like this deck. I like it the way it is. So if you have any suggestions on other ways you can run the deck, please feel free to let them know in the comment section below. Maybe we'll have some battles of some kind up for you very shortly. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, so comment below, let me know what you think, and we shall see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.